Yes, my apologies. It does take a second.
No problem.
Please go ahead.
Okay, welcome everyone to Rump Session. Me, session-23 and Hua Nguyen, we are happy to share this Asia Crypto 2021 Rump Session. So for the Rump Session, we have a couple of talks coming up. And as a general guideline, the speakers will have about 1 to 5 minutes to present their talk, and then we'll move to the next speaker, and we will introduce each of you before your talk. So please be ready to share your screen and to unmute your microphone. And with that, let's move on to the first talk for Rump Session, which is about summer school in post-quantum cryptography, and the talk will be given by Peter.
Hi, can you see my slides? Maybe like this.
Yes, we can see it fine.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to talk about the summer school in post-quantum cryptography, which is happening next year in Budapest from the 1st to the 5th of August. So Budapest is a fun, nice city with a lot of activities. You can go hiking, you can go caving. We have thermal baths, which date back to the 1500s. We have really cool pubs and nice historical monuments. We are not on the seaside, hence no sea fish, but it's a nice place to ride a bike under the rainbow and spot beautiful falcons on top of the castle hill. The last one is not actually true. I just wanted to make a pun with the signatures lattice-based scheme as well. Finally, we also like to stay true to ourselves, and Budapest has some truly remarkable gems, as you can see on these nice pictures. So a little bit of details about the summer school. So it will last for 5 days. We'll have lectures and exercise sessions. Lectures in the morning, exercise sessions in the afternoon. We'll cover many aspects of post-quantum crypto, lattice-based cryptography, code-based cryptography, multivariate cryptography, isogeny-based cryptography, and quantum computing. And this is mainly targeted at master and PhD students, but of course, like early career researchers are also welcome. We have excellent invited lecturers who are all experts in their fields, and the web page of the summer school is not quite up yet, but this will eventually be the working web page of the school, which hopefully will be operational in the next week or two. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. Next talk will be given by Claude Martindale. It's on happening in Bristol. Claude, are you ready? The stage is yours.
Yeah, I'm just sharing my screen. Okay, hopefully you can see that.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Great. So I'm afraid I haven't got any beautiful puns like Peter, but I'm also advertising some nice events that you can come to. So this one is very soon. So there's the isogeny-based cryptography school that's so soon that it's in summer 2020, and then it was in December 2020, and then it was in December 2021, and now it's going to be in spring 2022. And in between, we had an online event last summer, which perhaps some of you have already come to. So this is almost 100% sure going to be a hybrid event where you can either attend virtually or in person. Very likely, according to international travel rules, you're only going to be able to attend in person if you happen to live in the UK. But the good news is that for all you wonderful researchers living in Asia, that means you don't need to fly across the world to come and listen. So if you're interested in this, then that's happening pretty soon. But if you think, oh, but all I wanted to do was come to Bristol, then you're in luck, because you can still come to Bristol next summer. You can go to Peter's school in Budapest, and then while you're in Europe, you might as well come to Bristol the week after and come to ANTS, the Algorithmic Number Theory Symposium, the 15th edition of that, which is also going to be in Bristol and is co-located with the internationally renowned Bristol Balloon Fiesta. And this is a picture of the Bristol Balloon Fiesta. So if the number theory all gets a bit too much, you can look in the sky and look at some beautiful balloons instead. So if you want to submit a paper to ANTS, then you've got until the 25th of February to come up with an idea, like how to spell February correctly, for example, and submit that to the paper, to the conference. So I hope to see you all in Bristol in the summer, and perhaps virtually, or if you're lucky, in person in February.
Thank you very much, Chloe. Looking forward to your summer school in Bristol.
Great.
Let's move to the next talk. The next talk will be somewhat technical talk with the title On the Technical Flaws in CCC White Paper, Episode 3/N. The talk will be given by Mohammed. Please, the floor is yours.
Do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you and we can see your screen.
Yeah, perfect.
I can barely hear him. Can you speak up louder or boost your volume?
Okay, so what about now? Is it better?
No.
No, we're getting quite a lot of feedback.
Okay. Let me try to see if I can.
If you're using an external microphone, I believe you should try something else.
Mohammed, can you louder your microphone volume and speak louder?
This is the
We really can't understand you.
We cannot hear you.
let's let me try to
I think the problem that we can hear your sound, but there is so much noise in the back with it that it's really hard to understand anything.
Okay, so we can move to the next talk and maybe let's come back if he can manage his microphone.
But you really should try a different microphone. That one just does not work.
Okay, so the next talk will be delivered by our president, Michel Abdallah. Michel, please.
All right. So, I want to use this opportunity to thank some of the people and also recall some of the awards that were given by the ACR this year. So for that, we'll start just briefly recalling that we had the program, the ICR Fellows, which recognized outstanding ICR members for their professional technical contributions to the field. So this year, the fellow selection committee was composed by Ronald Kramer from as the chair, Kwonjo Kim from KAIST, Annalisa Sky, Lee Michan, and Annie Patterson. So first, I would like to thank the selection committee for their job. As you may know, the selection committee is actually independent of the board, and they're the ones responsible for selecting the chairs. And this year, we had five new fellows that were inducted. So Craig Gentry, Yuda Lindell, Joseph Piepchik, Leonid Reason, and Ingrid Weber-Wed. So if this like nominations were due at the end of the month, so it was a bit for 22 it's already passed. But if you have intentions to nominate people for future years, please don't forget the deadline. Sorry here. So earlier, just before the Rump session started, we had the test of time award, which recognized the papers with a less impact on the field. And in the particular case of AsiaCrypt 2021, we had papers that were selected from AsiaCrypt 2006. And this year, the committee, as Mehdi mentioned already, was formed by Yuli Mora as the chair, Nigel Smart, which will become the chair for the upcoming year, Chris Piker representing Crypto 2021, François Xavier Standa representing Eurocrypt 2021, and Mehdi Tibushi representing as AsiaCrypt 2021. So thank you a lot for your work on this committee. And as you know, as we just heard from Jens Groth a short time ago, he was the winner of the AsiaCrypt 2021 Test of Time Award. And congratulations once again, Jens, for your award. And as I said, like a plaque with the Test of Time Award will be delivered in person to you. And now I would like to actually acknowledge the work of people who have made AsiaCrypt 2021 possible. So for that, I will start first with Mehdi Tibushi, which as an AsiaCrypt 2021 program co-chair. So the certificate of appreciation reads that the ICR recognized Mehdi Tibushi for his contribution to the International Association for Cryptological Research and the field of cryptology research through the role of program chair of AsiaCrypt 2021. So Mehdi, I don't know if you would like to say a few words.
Okay, so thank you very much for giving me the opportunity of running this conference, and thanks a lot to everyone, as I said, who contributed to it being a successful event, I believe. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for your work, Mehdi. Next, I would like to thank Huaqiang Wang for the second AsiaCrypt 2021 program co-chair in recognition for his contribution to the ACR in the field of cryptology research through the role of program chair of AsiaCrypt 2021. Huaqiang would like to say a few words.
Okay, yeah, hello, hi, everyone. Okay, thank you, Bishop, for the and thank for everyone who made the contribution to make this conference very successful. Okay, yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for your work. Also, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Jian Guo for his role as the Asia Crip 2021 General Chair. So as the certificate of appreciation reads, with the ACR thanks Jian Guo in recognition for his contribution to the IACR in the field of cryptology research through the role of General Chair of Asia Crip 2021. John, would you like to say a few words? I think you are connected. I didn't double check.
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you, Michelle. So thank you for the board, for the chance to me to organize this event. It was very unfortunate that we have to have this conference online, but I hope we will be able to see you soon in Singapore in years soon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, John. It's quite unfortunate that this event could not be held in person, but hopefully in future years things will be back to normal, or as close to normal as they can be, and hopefully we're going to have a chance to go to Singapore next time. Thank you. So I also would like to use this opportunity to thank the Rump Session chairs, Chanok and Kwa. Thank you a lot for your work. Since you're going to have the concluding remarks, I will let you perhaps, would like to say a few words already now, or later during the concluding remarks.
Well, I can say a few words right now. Well, thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to share this Rump session. It's really a great pleasure to do this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michin.
Okay. All right. Thank you both. And finally, just like to thank Kevin and Kay for working as the conference, virtual conference administrators. It has been great working with the two of you, and you have done a great work. Thank you a lot for your help. I don't know if you would like to say a few words. It's up to you.
It's 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. and I am not articulate, but I really appreciate the thanks that we get every time.
Thank you, Kay. And thank you, Kevin.
Let's get back to traveling.
Yes. So with this, this concludes my talk on acknowledgements and recalling the awards. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Michin. Mohammed, can you try again?
Yeah, how about my voice now?
Yes, it's a little bit better.
Okay.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. All right, sorry for the delay and welcome everybody. So this is the third episode on the technical flaws in CCC white paper. And firstly, a quick recap of what we saw in the last two episodes. That was confidential computing consortium claims that confidential computing is uniquely defined, whereas all other technologies that you see in the figure, for instance, multi-party computation and homomorphic encryption are not and have multiple competing definitions. So these are the two different claims, and let's have a quick recap of the first one, which was the unique definition of confidential computing. And here it was defined in one of the white papers as hardware-based specific execution environment, and in another one as programmable hardware-based specific execution environment. And as you see here, it's a proper subset of the hardware-specific execution environment, and of course, it's not a unique definition. And what is more interesting here is a recent perspective from ARM researchers, and just to let you know, ARM is also a member of the CCP. And what they say is that everything included in this figure is a part, and everything even beyond that will be in the future is also a part of confidential computing. And on the second claim, that is competing definition of the terms, that is homomorphic encryption and multi-party computation. You all know that homomorphic encryption is formally defined. For instance, we get an Intel book, as well as multi-party computation is also defined. So what is a bit confusing is maybe this privacy preserving computation term. And what we see here, or what we think here, is that it is a general term, just like secure computation, and it does not have a specific meaning assigned to it, or and it can be perceived differently, let's say, depending on the privacy goals that you have, for instance, as an input or an output, and it might have different definitions, for instance, for the input or the output. Okay, so let's proceed with the third part. So what we want to discuss here is the definition of trusted execution environments given by the Condor team. And it's like this, so I will read three parts of it. An environment that provides a level of assurance of the following properties. The first one being the data confidentiality. And unauthorized entities cannot view data while it is in use within the trusted execution environment. And I haven't read here the terms which are quite vague. For instance, a level of assurance. What is this level of assurance? How is it measured? Unauthorized entities, what exactly they are, and for instance, data. This data, is it related to the trusted execution environment or data in general? So and also these three properties, for instance, are also satisfied by the HSNs, and hence this definition does not uniquely characterize the trusted execution environments. And what we also claim is that this security definition is incomplete, meaning that, again, from Katz and Lindell definition of security, it should have two perspectives, two fundamental parts. That is, from attacker's perspective, what constitutes a successful attack. And secondly, a threat model, which is completely missing in the CCC white paper. There are some real terms like TE environments, which expanding it means trusted execution environments, and it's not used as a synonym of TE, what one might expect. And for instance, here in the white paper, it's used together with the TEs, and it's not defined even in the references. And one theme specifically is hardware-based trusted execution environments, as I described that in the definition, is dependent on hardware-based trusted execution environments. So it's really important to define what they are and contrast it with the software virtualized trusted execution environment. However, in the white paper, there is no clear definition. And from the figure, we see that the hardware trusted execution environments have no overlap with the software trusted execution environments, which means that both of these entities should have a very clear definition, and they should be really described. And it has actually legal implications as well as practical implications, meaning that some of the trusted execution environments can be split out from the confidential computing, such as AWS. So it really needs to be defined what exactly hardware-based trusted execution environment is. These are the key references, and thank you very much for listening. And I hope to see you in the next issue.
Okay. Thank you, Mohammed. And with this, we conclude this year's Rump session. Seriously, I think we all missed the physical Rump session at Asia Crypt. The last time we had it was 2 years ago in Kobe. There was a lot of talks, wine, beers, and fun. And I believe that we all hope to make it again next year in Taipei. Thank you all the speakers, and thank you everyone for being here. See you. Bye-bye.